just a little. There are so many things that I want to say. Daniel and I actually didn't compare notes, but we're good. I think we're going to compliment each other here between the two of us. Thank you, Rabbi, for your words. Let's start with a bracha, a blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, anoten layaev koach. Right? Did I say it right, Rabbi?
Amen.
Okay, blessed are you, God, He who gives people strength. And I have to say that whole bracha, that whole blessing has a whole new meaning. This past year has been tremendous for our family. And prayer, for me, has been always a challenge. I never really was into organized prayer so much. Never really found that connection. Only when we were in a group and in a communal environment, singing the songs and the tunes that meant a lot to me that I had growing up, did I feel a connection. But only in a group. And that is the beauty of tefillah, which is prayer, and communal prayer. It is best accomplished in a group. Everything is communal. And that is the beauty of tefillah and how it has meaning in a group. When you get together and you pray for people, you give love, you show love, because you're giving of yourself. And when you give of yourself, you love another person. That's how you know you love them. When you give and you give and you give some more. That's love. And sometimes it's hard to see the beauty in the world and the beauty of God and His grace upon us. I just discovered Les Mis. I know this is funny. But Victor Hugo, who's the French novelist in the 1800s, he wrote this novel, Les Mis, that they turned into a play. I never saw the play. I did see the musical in the theater. And one of his famous quotes is, "To love another person is to see the face of God." And it is by far one of my favorite things. And it has such depth. We saw the face of God this year in all of your love, in everybody's love this year. There are no words. I cannot define it. I can't. And I won't try. So, to me, humanity can be a lonely place. We all go about our daily lives. We go to work. We take care of the kids. We're involved in so many things, and we don't stop sometimes. Tefillah, prayer, forces you to stop and think of other people in their time, for their needs, and that brings people together. That changes the face of people, of humanity, of your friends, of your family. That's what it's for. It's not for God. He doesn't need our prayers. He's not human. He doesn't need our prayers. He's not swayed by what we say, per se, the way a human would be swayed. But He creates this vehicle for us to change ourselves, to come together on our own, and to love each other. And that's what I've learned about prayer this year. And I never would have been able to learn that without this experience. Gosh, there are so many people I want to thank. Daniel, let's start with you. Calm under pressure, loving, kind, patient. These are all phrases. Sweet, generous, strong as a rock. What did he say? You're my co-pilot. You're my rock. You're my. These are just words. They don't even begin to define the tremendous nature of who you are.
Thank you.
I don't know what I would have done without Daniel during this time. He is like a beacon of calm and a pillar of strength. Every phrase, every cliche you can think of. This has been a tremendous year for Daniel. Busy at work with everything, and he was able to keep himself composed, to be here for his family, to be here for me, to support me, to love me, and to help me care for our family. I love you. My rabbi in Israel once said, you know, you found the person that you want to marry when you want to go through the ups and downs and the roller coaster of life with. We are on that roller coaster, babe. And it's been an amazing ride. And I love you. And boy, have we been tested time and again. But I feel like we make it. We get through. So thank you for understanding me and loving me and helping me. Ima and Abba. Strength is something that I learned from home. I don't know two people more strong than my parents. Abba, you taught me in life that every roadblock is a stepping stone. Everything in life is an opportunity that you should persevere and you should be tenacious and never let anything stop you, because you taught me that I was invincible. That's what you taught me. That's what I learned from you, among other things. Ima, the way to define your strength is not even definable. You are the strongest woman I know, and I draw from your strength every day. Every day we were through this, I drew from your strength. My brother growing up was very ill. You went through years and years of pain. I only had a year, not even. I don't know how you did it. You've taught me that in life, strength is defined by how well you rise after you fall. And you define that, Ima. Rising when you fall, because that is so hard to rise after you've fallen. My kids, who are probably watching the iPad right now downstairs.
Zombies.
The hope that they completely came through this process unscathed, emotionally, psychologically, or physically, is to me have been so tremendous. I love my boys. They have watched over their brother like, I don't know, what is that? The quarterback watches over the football? They're tremendous. They're beautiful children. At one point, we had to keep Asher so far away from germs. In the middle of winter, I had to change my clothes between caring for my other children and attending to Asher. They never once cried and said, Ima, it's not fair, you're always with Asher. They took to this tremendously. They helped us in so many ways. Their tiny spirits were so strong, and they helped us through this process. So I love my boys, Steffi and Levi. Papa and Grandma. Where's Grandma? Oh. Just thank you. Whenever you needed something, whenever I needed something, you were there. You helped us. You stopped everything. You dropped everything. You didn't say, what can I do? You said, I'm here to do it. Such a big difference. It's such a big difference. I'm here. And there's no love greater than that. You treated me like a daughter, and I love you very much. Leah, thank you so much. Our boys are best friends, and it makes me so happy. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Harley and Leela, you're like family. You know, you helped put the food out today. It goes without saying, and you've heard it at every Harley and Leela Franco event, how wonderful and generous you are, but that's not what it is. The way you believe in people is the way you treat your employees. The way you believe in human beings is the way you treat them. We had the best care for our son. There was no better care available. The best health care insurance, the best coverage, the best company that worked with your insurance company to help us get to Frisco for our surgery, even though, if most people know, now that I'm completely fluent in insurance legalese, that you cannot travel outside of your state for a surgical event. But not not the company that you work with, because you only accept the best, because you guys are beyond generous. You make sure that every person who is with you is taken care of the way you would treat your own children. I have felt like one of your children ever since knowing you. And thank you for everything that you do for us. Wow. I know I'm taking a long time. Community. Wow. This is what this is about. It's crowded in here, right?
Yep.
It's crowded in here because every single one of you, you might be looking around the room and say, gee, I don't know. Why was I here? You did something. You called. You dropped a meal. You organized a prayer group. You picked up a carpool. You took a play date. Whatever it is. You dropped off alcohol at the door, which I definitely needed from time to again. Every meal, every snack, every drink, every kindness is a testament to this community and how phenomenal people tell me all the time, would you go back to LA? And I have to say never, but I don't want to go back. I love it here. I love all of you. I'm so happy here.
Finally gets applause.
My kids are so happy here. We are so happy here. I couldn't have asked for a better community, better friends. All my friends, you know who you are. Every meal at our door, after the surgery, months after the surgery, people were still knocking on our doors with food and bread and challah and cake and vodka and all sorts of things. So thank you for everything. Dr. Cohen couldn't be here tonight. He's saving lives in San Francisco on call. Yes, we text. I love Dr. Cohen. He's a phenomenal human being. Beyond the fact that he's a world-class surgeon, he's a tremendous human being. Like Daniel said, I'm in his contact list. That's unreal. I was shocked. He's an unbelievable person. And I hope the only way to thank someone like that is to hope and pray that God will bestow all the kindnesses he showed to us. God will bestow those kindnesses on him. And that's all we wish for him. I love you all. I think that's it. Thank you for coming.